Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, Paul, first like usual. Nice one. Right, let me just sort this out. I want it. So, I'll just run a quick ad. So if anyone's rewatching this advert will be on for 30 seconds. So if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can. You can do it via coffee.com. It's PayPal. You just pay PayPal straight into my PayPal, buying me coffees, and yeah, really easy way to support the channel if you ever wanted to. So I'm going to run that ad, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to set this up how I want it, because StreamYard doesn't quite do it how I like it. So see you all in about 30 seconds. Just got to find the ad first. I'll forget where it is because they're all over the place in the list now. See you in a minute. See you in 30 seconds, I mean. Right, nearly there. Right, so John, let's have a look. Liam, Law Flash Up, Brighto, Tactical, Cobra Commander. How you doing? Oh, Cobra Commander, sorry if I haven't replied to your did you send me some emails, mate? If you did, I'm quite behind on emails at the minute, but I'll get round to them eventually. I've been leaving them a little bit till I can reply to people properly, which means I haven't been checking a lot of them. I don't know. Maybe you may not have. It may have just been comments and things. Right, Jim, how you doing, mate? You right? Jamie, you right, mate? Yeah, I'm all right. It's been all right this week, actually. You know what they've done on here again? Hang on, I'm just gonna. I wish they wouldn't fuck about with this stuff on here. So they bought it so that I could open the edit thing and do. They changed it so that I could do slow mode on this page. They've got rid of it again. It's so fucking weird. Why don't they just leave things alone? I don't need slow mode anyway, but it now means I can't do it again. Oh well. Shark said hi, Chopper. You're right, mate. So yeah, let's see who's on. Catman, you right, mate? He said, how you been? Yeah, how you been? You've been making cool bands. I haven't, sadly. I finished the 3 that I did. That somewhere over there, somewhere. Can't remember where they are now. Maybe on the windowsill. But I haven't made any more since. But they'll be getting made. I have quite a busy week because it's the summer holiday. I look after my niece and nephew quite often, so it means 3 days of the week I can't really do a lot. I had a horrible day today, though. Actually, it wasn't. It was a horrible thing I had to do, but I just got on with it, and it sort of just went. But I'll explain that in a minute. Law Flash said tits out. Oh no! Have you heard the bad news about OnlyFans? You're not going to be crying, man. Top Hat Man said, hi, Mike. Hope you're all right. Playing a game at the moment. All right. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Enjoy your game. What are you playing? Brighto said, I had such a bad day. I'm collapsing mentally. My hand is collapsing physically. Fucks. You had a bad day, have you, mate? Don't sound good. I hope you're all right. Liam said, a couple of beers with that on. As up to, oh, yes. Yeah, Liam's got a very bad back. So he's put on the Osprey. His Osprey armor, because it's like rigid, acts like a back support. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Because thinking about it, when you put armor on, when you put body armor, you do feel like it's supporting your back and that, don't you? And he said, I'm hoping with the OnlyFans stuff, it means what we deem as explicit. Yeah, exactly. So nothing changes. I have seen, this is more of a joke anyway, because people are all saying to me to get an OnlyFans as a joke. I have seen someone sharing emails from OnlyFans saying that they're not actually going to do it. But that's not a concern for us tonight. Right, so the only thing I've had to do today, which was absolutely fucking disgusting, was hang on, my fucking I've got a pair of trousers on that are extremely tight and they're making my guts hurt. I may have to fucking change them at some point. I'll see how I get on. The button and the fucking fly's right undone, they're still tight. The food bin, right? So I got the food bin in today, and it was at the bottom of the food bin. I hope no one's eating. It was completely full of, like, it was my own fault. I got pissed off and I chucked a load of meat in there without bothering to put it in bags. And the whole bottom of the bin was just filled with rotten. It had even gone past rotten. It was so maggot infested and eaten. It was just like a pink sludge fucking hell, that reeked so bad, right? And it was like that deep. It was fucking, you never smelled anything so disgusting. I put a half face respirator on with a half cloth mask underneath that. But it's hard to explain. It's inside it though, so it's in the rubber, so it still seals up, but it's inside it. And it could still smell it through that. I was pouring it down the drain and the drain blocked. So I then had to take the fucking drain cover off. Yeah, basically, Liam. And then I ended up having for half an hour to rod the fucking drains. So yeah, that's my day today. Cobra Command said, I live in the States, so I can ask this. What's everybody's thoughts on pistol crossbows for home defense? Well, we're not we can't really say that we'd ever used them for home defense, but modern crossbows are these kind of ones are powerful enough that it would put a bolt into some kind of meat flesh, probably that deep, with a broadhead on. It'd be like being stabbed, put it that way. So they're certainly powerful enough to inflict a decent wound on a piece of meat. Peter said, damn, I won't be able to earn money on OnlyFans after any more flashing my movies. That's it. It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it, Pete? Bright said, I'm kind of tired. I'll be off. Sorry for not being on for a long time. That's all right, Bright. I'll see you later, mate. The Shark said, what's the best crossbow for under 100 quid? Tomcat 2 or the Redback, the one I just showed, one of them. Zed, right, mate? I'm just trying to catch up here. CM, how you doing, mate? Flazzy, how you doing? He said, what the hell are you talking about? The fucking food bin. It was revolting. Never smelt anything like it. And it came through, I know gas mask filters aren't supposed to sort of just smell anyway, I don't think. But, yeah, it's fucking revolting. Lord Flashshot said, I believe it, mate. The worst smell I've ever smelt was a butcher's bin. It smells of rotten death. It was horrendous. I nearly puked a couple of times. And then all day I could still smell it. It smelled like I could smell it on my hands. And even though I hadn't touched it, and it was still up my nose, in the end I had to get Albus oil and rub it under my nose. Also, I bet that stunk rotten meat. It was really bad smell. Yeah, it was horrendous. And it was like a thick fucking little flies in here. Yeah, disgusting. The next time you have to deal with that, using gas. I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to get one of the bigger filters out, won't I? Yeah, instead of a particle filter. Breefire said drunk stream, not today. So there will be a drunk stream soon. So I'm not going to be on tomorrow. So I'm going to be on tonight. It won't be on tomorrow. Although I may be on tomorrow for a little bit, but I don't know at the minute. No. Well, it depends. I'm going to Wembley House tomorrow night. But if people take ages to come here or get ready, I might come on for an hour. But next Friday, I could only do it Friday. I can't do it Saturday. It's either Friday or nothing. I'm going to do a drunk live stream till 3 o'clock in the morning in here. That people can join on camera if you want, and you can even ring me up on a phone. I don't know if that's a good idea, but hello everyone who's just joining. Richard said your gut injury still acting up. It is a lot better now, Rich. I'm not getting any sort of twinging now. It's not fully gone, put it that way, but it's not like, it's a lot better, Rich. Thank you for asking. Liam said, so you need the Spaziani with one of those bulky filters. That's it. Yeah, that's what I should have used, really. Yeah, the particle filters do nothing for smell today. Tap said, well, Mike, you described it better when you typed it. Yes, I sent Tactical a message earlier and it was completely butchered. Double Sabu, right, mate? Liam said, used my FM12 for a proper filter on when dealing with mold and maggots before. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Yeah. Well, I thought this would work and it didn't. It was fucking hell. It was, yeah. Lord Flashshot said, yeah, use an FM54 with an air tank and you're sorted. Use the same thing for the missus. Don't smell a thing. That's right. Dylan Carson, you're right, mate. Dad said, so much for last week, so I won't drink from it. Well, no, that's been 3 weeks, though. That's been 3 weeks. Actually, yeah, if I wasn't drinking tomorrow, that would have been a month. I said I'll try to. Never said I definitely would. Cobra Command said, have you considered a mini striker for the collection? I think you would love it. Be honest, I have. I would like one, but I can't afford anything like that. I know it looks like I've got a lot of stuff, but I'm very lucky. The that one there, the Cobra Adder, I think 2/3 of the price of that was donated to me. Yeah, I get quite lucky. Yeah, but I definitely ain't got enough for a mini striker at the minute, whatever it's called. But I do want one. Dylan said, I've got to study, but I wish you best on the stream. Thank you, Dylan. See you later, mate. Knife Hunter said, what's your favourite weapon, Mike? That I own or just in general? I've always liked knuckle dusters, brass knuckles. They're probably my favourite weapons. Liam said, yeah, particle filters are for dusting and shit. Stuff you can actually see with your eyes. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? Particle edit. And on, right, mate. I just thought with that on and then a secondary filter in, like a fucking half. Yeah, but it didn't. It did filter it a little bit, but not as much as I wanted. It was done, though. I've done it. Friday said, might try and film my shooting video tomorrow. Nice one, yeah. Yeah, no one sent me in any footage yet, but I'm assuming that's because most people are going to do it on the weekend. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward. It should be good. Oh, and I'll tell you what, I forgot that I did it 2017. This isn't the third year. This is the fourth year. I did it 2017, 2018, 2019. And then this will be the fourth one. I forgot I did it 2017. Yeah. Right, Peach. He said, I had the day off today in bed because of second jab. Did it affect you then? You're right, mate. Yeah, it did definitely bring the smell down. It did bring the smell down. Liam. Jamie said, if your house was on fire and you could only say one thing, what would it be and why? Right. I've often thought about this. It would probably be the most expensive thing I own. Because if I rescue that, at least I could sell it and then buy some of the stuff back. So whatever is the most expensive thing I own. Yeah. It'd be that, which might be that sword at the top there. Because that can at least be so. Because that's worth quite a lot of money. But I would have to pay money to get it deactivated to current spec, and then it would be worth more again. Currently, it's worthless essentially. I'm not allowed to sell it. I'm not even allowed to give that to someone. Catman said, "What do you think of the Steamboat AR-6 crossbow?" My proper true opinion on it is, it looks good. It's certainly a good upgrade than the original, but it's still a really outdated system. It's still just a string held by friction in a groove, pushed up by a lever. It's basic, but it means the parts wear out quicker, the string will wear out quicker, it'll have a harder trigger pull. It's not £80, and he lies when he says it's £80. That he said that's got the old prods on it, so it's probably more like £50, I think. I may be getting mistaken by that, but I know that when George Brown says it comes £90, you have to buy that one extra, and it's massively overpriced, in all honesty, for what it is. It should be. He should sell that, I reckon, at most £100. It's probably worth £100. Yeah, that's a good point. When you Catman, you can get one of these. You can get this for £70. And I'll be honest, it's a little bit more complicated. It won't look like this when you buy it, but this is one got a magazine on it. It'll look more like this if you bought it. It wouldn't have the stock on it. It looks like that. That cost £70, that one. So about 4 times less than the AR-6 Stinger 2. Pete said he'd save his dildo collection. Darth Outman said, how many videos in your list at the moment? Well, I've not. Well, I think there's about 10 people said they're going to join in Top Hat Man's house. What you mean? Well, yeah, you'd bite off me, Jamie. Yeah, do a bit of a. Yep, no one knows. Pete said, "We'd have to take your tarp down and throw all the weapons in it." Well, exactly. Yeah, that is probably what I'd do. But if I only had one thing, Yeah, I'd just start slinging it all out the window because there's a conservatory there, so I'd just sling it out onto that. It's only falling about 3 feet. And to be honest, you know, half of that stuff could actually be slung out the window. It wouldn't matter. Zed said, I'm not awfully impressed with the supersonic crossbow mount. The only thing doesn't come with any sights. And the special bolts it uses are damn quite expensive. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Zed. I've not watched many of the videos on it yet. That's the problem with a lot of crossbows nowadays. They do good concepts and then they fuck them up by doing things like proprietary bolts, which is partly why I do like those two crossbows, but there's a thing that puts me off is having to buy expensive bolts. Yeah, no open sights. No open sights, terrible thing, really, isn't it? Gab said, "Can you recommend me a decent budget crossbow? Do you mean a pistol or a full size one? Let me know and I'll tell you." Top Hat Man said, I meant list of videos to do. Oh, I've got fucking hundreds of videos to do, mate. Yes, hundreds. Yeah. Hundreds of ideas, yeah. But the list I got in front of me probably have about 30 on it. T2, right, mate? He said, bought a Fiesta the other day, 250 quid, bargain. Cost me 34 quid in parts, put an MOT on it. But I'm into 20 quid air freshener so far. It smells so bad. Gonna have to strip the seats. Literally shampoo. Fuck's sake. Why does it stink then? Oh, fuck's sake. That's all right, though, isn't it? Good bargain. Stokey said, with the knives on the crossbow, is it legal to have it like that? Sorry, dumb question, but if don't ask, don't know. If I've got anything in this room, it's legal. Yeah. If I show it in this room, it's legal. So yeah, you can have a bayonet on a crossbow. There's nothing saying you can't do that. It's cockinade anyway. There's a cockinade. Because otherwise you have to do it with 2 fingers. So this way you get a whole hand on it. It's not just a cockinade, but it is a cockinade. Yeah, look. Works as a cockinade. How do I hang that one? I can't remember now. Where am I? Oh, yeah, Pete said a Jaguar. Yeah, you're right. If you want a good, cheap, full-size crossbow, an Armex Jaguar is definitely the way to go for cheap or inexpensive. I mean, not cheap. Paul said, can't go wrong with Tomcat 2. Exactly, mate, exactly. I'll tell you one of the things I absolutely love about these new crossbows is all the stuff you can put on them. Because they look brilliant once you put all the stuff on them. Gab said, I don't really know the difference between the two. Just any good one. The redback, you'll find it easier to get. The Horizon redback will be easier to get. The Tomcat 2, you'll only get in one place, but it's got the stock, but you'll still need a stock extender on it. Mother, how you doing, mate? You right? Sian said, are them guns real? I don't know, are they? Have I got to prove it, have I? That they're real? There you go. There's your proof. Mother said, just came in to say hello, but won't stay for long. All right, mate. I'll see you on. Jamie said, that shooting in Plymouth the other day, do you think it will affect our collecting hobby? I'm not sure. Probably not our collecting hobby, but I don't know. It just gets more and more frowned upon. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Jim said, ex-dogging car maybe, sticky back seat, fuck's sake, yeah. That Bo Kraus Archery. You're right, Bo. How you doing, mate? Yeah, nice to see you. He said, hi, flying high, just passing by. Nice one, Bo. I hope you saw my reply. And on, you right, mate? Cobra Command said, I like the redback myself. Yeah, I like them both. But the one thing I would say, in my opinion, though, if you're going to have the thing with the Tomcat 2 and the stock is way too short. I can't physically use a stock that short because my eye is so close to the sight. It then means, you know, the closer it is to you, the wider it is. So the further away it is, it's smaller. It's so close that it's, instead of the back sight and the front sights being like that, as in the front pin that fills the back gap. It's like that, and then you've got too much movement, if that makes sense. You know, you want to hold it so it fills it up, and then it's just easier to aim that way for me. Yeah, like the stream, everyone. Mother said, if something happens to the cocking lever and the Tomcat 2 of the RMX Tron, you can still cock them. If something happens to the cocking lever of the R9 Adder, they're worth nothing. Well, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. Stokey said before the Adder is a death trap, so dangerous. I sold my one. There's a bolt flung back from me, just missed my face. Yeah, you'll notice I always wear eye protection with them crossbows. I do all crossbows nowadays anyway. But yeah. Cobra said, I stick a broadhead into a wooden stump with it. I recommend twisting the string before attachment for extra. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, twisting the string makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it? Tactical says, support Mike. Support. Mike is demonetized. Every little helps. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate that. Yeah. I'm getting very, very poor at the minute, I tell you. There you go. Look at that. CM said, I think you should go to Singset Warrior's ass. Right, donate then. You get donating. I need about £4,000, I reckon. If you want me to go to Slingshot, I'd probably need more than that, just in case. Giordano Bruno, you're right, mate. He said, which tactical torch would you recommend for Tomcat 2? Depends how much money you want to spend and how you want to mount it. Because if you want to mount it like this with open sights, a simple little flashlight on the top that's 1 inch thick for a 1 inch scope mount, and then you can do a peep under sight, so you can still have open sights and a torch. But on my Tomcat 2, on the side of my sight, I've got a O-light flashlight mounted on there. It looks like that's run out. But I had to make that myself, so that's got a bit of a weaver rail glued onto the side of the sight. Works pretty well, though. Depends what you want, but you can get those little gun lights. You can get a little gun light that'll fit in multiple places. D2, I was talking tactical. Mother said, I'll move, Mike. Hope you enjoy watching Berserk 1997. Good evening. See you later, Mother. Take care, mate. Shark said, what was your first air rifle? My first proper air rifle that I bought myself, because we'd had other shitty ones that we'd never really used. We used to just shoot matches out of them. My first ever proper air rifle was a .22 BSA Lightning, which I still have now, and it virtually still looks new. Yeah, Bruno, I've got a video on my channel. Look up flashlight mount on crossbow or something, or just put the words flashlight crossbow in the search bit on my channel, and it should come up with a video with ideas of how to mount a flashlight and what to do. And on said the new steam bow, hardened steel pistol CB broadheads look good. Way too expensive. Yeah, I make broadhead bolts if you ever want any. Fuck buying them fucking expensive ones. Your broadhead bolts, don't fucking buy them fucking things. Buy these. Jake, you're right, Jake, and Charlie and Emma. How you doing? I'll message you after this. But yeah, I won't say what, but yeah, hopefully, as far as we should still be doing what we're doing. So you let me know. Catman said, have you practiced HEMA? No, I've never done any HEMA kind of stuff. Who was saying about the bolts? Yeah. Oh, it was Anon. Abs Dab. He said, neutral channel. Is it true that you have an air pistol? The end of the barrel needs to be painted. No, that's not true, mate. No, that's not true. No, an air rifle does not need an air pistol. Air rifle does not need to have the end painted. if you buy airsoft, you have to buy like a coloured version, you know, like a it has to be orange or something. You know what I mean? But no, air rifles and air pistols do not need orange ends. Cobra Commander said, I wonder what the size game I could hunt with redback heavy broadheads. I'm curious what your thoughts. I reckon you could definitely get some kind of small game, you know, rabbits. I reckon you get rabbit with it. Yeah, definitely. Depends where you live. You might be able to get something a bit bigger. But obviously in the UK, you're not in the UK anyway, but in the UK, there's not many things bigger than that. You could have maybe pheasant. I reckon you could kill a pheasant with it. Hunt a pheasant with it. And On said, I'd be up for that. What I really would like is some of the metal safety catches that you fabricated once. Look really good for lengthening the life of the horizon. I'll sort that out eventually. In a couple of weeks, I'll get going into it. Yeah. James said, where the cows go on a night out? To the movies. Yeah. I'll message you later, Jake. I'll message you later, mate. Stoking the cat man, I shot it, and the bolt didn't even go forward. The bolt just stuck in the magazine. Oh, that's the what do you call it? The Cobra Adder. Not flash. In the category of repeating pistol crossbows, I think the XR hits the nail on the head. The removable magazines to swap in and out with full ones. It needs to be developed and made more reliable. That's it. That'd be the ideal thing, wouldn't it? Having loaded up magazines and you just shoot your shots, grab another magazine, put it in, shoot your 6 shots, take it out, get another magazine. Yeah. And they're cheap as well. You know what I mean? It's cheap. Yeah. Well, I don't know why I'm being so secretive, Jake. Yeah. If you're still up for meeting tomorrow, all 3 of you, I definitely am. And it's Ben's birthday tomorrow, so I'm going to see if I can get Ben to come out. Ben and Susan. This is to Jake, Emma, and Charlie. So yeah, I'll be ready whenever. So just let me know tomorrow, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, I agree with you, Lord Flash. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of developing because it's a little bit. It's got a little bit too many parts. But I suppose, well, not that, but yeah, it just needs a little bit of perfecting, getting right. Because it works all right, but it's a little bit slow. It's not as fast as people want it. But then I think the fact that you still don't have to keep loading individual bolts just makes a hell of a difference anyway. I love shooting that thing. It's lovely not having to keep loading the bolt every time. But it would be perfect if it had a load of you can get magazines, but they're hard to find, aren't they? So talking of movies, I tried to get a DVD of that new Leonardo DiCaprio movie called Constipation, but it's not out yet. Oh, sake, Zed. I did read that right, didn't I? Brad, I'm curious if you could set me up with some aluminium bolts armed with your screw-in bodkins ready to shoot at the redback. I'm curious about price in US dollar. Right, if you mean, because I do 2 different kinds. I do these ones, these type of ones, you can't remove the heads. They have to be glued in. So they're fixed heads, but they never come out. You know, I've seen people shooting metal with these and they still hold up really well. And the heads never come out. But I do screw-in bodkin tips as well. They would be, I don't know, 70 cents each. These, though, are around about, I think we worked it out. Someone work out what £22.50 in dollars. I think it's about $33. $33 for 6 of them, including postage. Catman said, with the Horizon Redback, I know the bolts can only be field tip. Do you know how you could mod the mag? Like cut it to have a broad head, fit the bolts. Do you mean no? Well, these will fit in these will shoot out of a Redback. You can shoot a Redback out of these. Do you mean the XR? Do you mean the XR? Yeah, the XR. No, the XR you wouldn't be able to put a broadhead in. Yeah, the XR you wouldn't be able to put a broadhead bolt in at all, but you could put a bodkin tip in. You could put a bodkin tip in it. Jake says, sweet, okay, I'll message you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll message you all tomorrow. I asked Lewis as well, but he can't come out. Yeah, what we'll do, Jake, when I get the shooting competition going, you can come around here because Jake's going to do it with me as well. So I'm going to do one in my garden versus Jake. Yeah. So you'll see Jake on camera with his. What are you going to use? You've got an air rifle still, or do you want to use one of mine? Don't matter what you use. Yeah, so we'll do one. Probably not this week, next week or something, Jake. But I'll sort it out of you. I'll talk to you about it tomorrow. Harry Dent said it's $30.65. Nice one, mate. Stoke has only seen the new Stinger Crossbow the other day. Did not know they was out. But are they any good for self-defense? Well, it won't be as strong as this, put it that way. I'm pretty sure it's not, because he said it don't come with the more powerful prods. You know, it depends what you... They're all good enough for penetrating into meat. Pazio, how you doing, mate? You all right? Zed said, it's fine now, thanks. The second dose of antibiotic did... Oh, that's good. I'm glad that's better, Zed. Catman said, could you mod the XR? I don't think you 100% couldn't get a broadhead in there. No, look how thin that is, look. That's literally all you've got to play with. They would have to bring out a new magazine to do that, designed solely for it. That one you wouldn't. Oh, no, the other way, Anon. I want £22.50 converted into dollars, not $22.50 donated into pounds. That's less. Wizard Trigger, how you doing, mate? I was thinking the screw-in bodkins with the bolt that is compatible for the red bolt. Oh, yeah, all right, you're right, yeah. Yeah, so basically, that's just these with a screw-in little bodkin. Yeah, they're well, it depends if you want the bolts and the tips. The tips are like 50p each. The bolts you could just buy yourself and screw the tips in, and I'll just send you the tips. It might be better to email me, Cobra Commander. It's easier. Damien said, I'll come to the shooting competition with my Bren gun. Reactivate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all right, Anon. Thank you for trying. But yeah, I meant it the other way around, yeah. Dad said, so the XR would have to use your bodkins. Yes, yeah. Now that would work. Well, it's at the minute, Zed, this is the thing. The XR could use my bolts, my bodkins, if I make the bolts. But the thing is, the XR really only shoots these bolts, right? And the head, I could turn these heads into bodkins, but I made these. Now they're not perfected yet, but these will shoot out of a XR, and then these could have screw-in bodkin tips. But I've not perfected them yet. I've just done like a quick little... I've made 3 of them. Just to see. Because it won't shoot a normal... I'll show you why they won't shoot a normal bolt now. If I've got one. Let me see if I've got one. Right, you're going to have to pretend... I know this will get confusing now. Right. Ignore this tip and just pretend it's a standard tip. You know, the little tip like that. Why you can't just put these in is because the flights are a completely different pattern. And even if you cut this one down, here it doesn't come down low enough. Because what this magazine does, it actually holds... Basically, these won't fit in. And it won't hold it. See, look, there's a great big gap at the back. Yeah, and they won't be long enough. So you can't use standard bolts with it, but you can make some. Let me try and catch up. Yeah, there's the email there if anyone wants it. I'll put the email up as well, actually, there. Thank you, I suppose only a night, but Percy said, a British gentleman, it's your God-given right to moan. Tactical. Yeah, exactly. Just come on. Oh, you do come on my live stream, my Twitch streams, don't you, Percy? So you know all about my moaning. I sort of, my Twitch streams just turned into moaning streams half the time. I thought I had more bolts than that in this. That's weird. The fuck's that gone? Have I dropped one or something? But yeah, Jake, Charlie, and Emma, if you're up for it, I 100% want to meet up tomorrow, and I'm up for a late one if you want. Yeah, proper late one. But I've sorted it out, so it'll all be good for everyone. We can all have a good night. No one has to worry about anything. You know, as long as you can stay out late, I can. Yeah, look forward to it. Everybody have a bolts now that I can't fucking find. Well, Flashshot said, we need an army of slave children manufacturing those new Ally XR bots. Yes, I think so. I'll see what I can do. Oh, I knew there was another bolt somewhere. Persia said, I haven't seen your Twitch for a while because work's mental at the moment. Yeah, that's all good, mate. It's good when you get on, though. But yeah, I know what it's like, especially if you work like you do. You know, like nights and that. Zed said, have you sent that knife back? Yeah, I think he said he's going to keep it in the end. Yeah, I've spoiled his message for you now. Oh, he just wrote above you there anyway. He said, I decided to keep that knife. I was surprised to find it has a half stop when it closes. Tiny but weighty, yeah. So what you lot been at then all this week? I ain't been up to a lot really, as I said. Cleaned out that stinking bin and nearly puked. Fixed the lock on the Wendy house. That's about it. And I say, well, because I'm looking after the kids after time, I ain't had a lot of time really. And when I do, like that day, I'll be doing like, you know, looking after them all day. But by the time I finish, because I've had to get up early, I end up wanting to go to sleep as soon as I finish. Catman said, I looked on Amazon and the XR here is $180, so it's cheaper in England. Yeah, I've seen that. Do you know how I know that, Catman? Because I've looked it up on Amazon.com. Yeah, it's on Amazon, isn't it? Yeah, as you said, yeah. I looked it up. There's a lot dearer over there. There's 76 quid over here, which is really affordable. Perjo said he's just been working. With the Trigger said, so what's the topic? Good evening. Anything you want. There's my phone going. Anything you like. You can literally bring anything up, and some topics will catch. I'm trying to think if I watched a film. Oh, yes, I did watch a film. Yes, I did watch a film, and I really enjoyed it. I've had it for ages. Jake, if you're on here now, yeah, I'll sort you one out. Yes, because I will sort you out site anyway. Because the one I gave you, it didn't fucking work, did it? So get rid of that, and I'll sort you out another one. What the fuck was I going to... Oh, film. So I watched the film Freaky. Freaky. F-R-E-K-Y, whatever. Freaky. With Vince Vaughn. It's a horror. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I really enjoyed it. This won't spoil it because it happens within like the first 10 minutes of the film, I think. Do you want me to... Well, it's not a spoiler, but you know, it happens within the first 10 minutes of the film. But if I don't tell you, it won't sort of hang on. I'm getting confused by some of the questions there. Anyway, so it's a horror film, and it's about Vince Vaughn as like a serial killer bloke. I'll tell you what I liked about it actually. I'm getting really sort of off fucking kilter with this fucking description. It was like an old 80s and late 80s, early 90s horror. It really well done, good gore, but you actually like the characters. Unlike what they do a lot of films nowadays, where they keep They make you hate all the characters. You actually like the characters in this, or I did anyway. And yeah, it's a twist on the Freaky Friday film where characters swap places inside themselves. You know what I mean? So basically, Vince Vaughn's serial killer gets stuck inside a teenage girl. The teenage girl's personality gets stuck in Vince Vaughn. And obviously he's being hunted by the police, and now he's in the girl's body doing all the killings, no one's suspecting it, shit like that. Yeah, it's actually really fucking good. I loved it. It was excellent. You're off, Liam. Tito's a lovely guy. I'm doing some testing for at the moment. He really is a nice guy to do business with. Guy intimidated him to pass his car. I was getting heated. I walked over and told him to fuck off. Yeah, that's it, ain't it, T2? Good on you, mate. Good on you. Yeah, it's a shame when people are fucking pricks like that and you have to end up doing something like that. Cobra Commander said, see, that's why I was interested in getting your feedback on it. If you could set me up with a number of standard redback compatible darts, cutting down fleshing seemed like a real real guesswork. All right, yeah, I can sort you out. You'd have to email me. It'd be easier to email me. Let me know exactly what you want and I'll sort you out. But yeah, Freaky. Well worth watching. So that's part one. I spent a few days chasing down my prescriptions. When I finally found them, I saw there was something among them that I didn't recognise. I asked what they were and was told it was for controlling my prostate problem. I told him I didn't have a prostate problem, but they said the doctor prescribed them. That's weird, isn't it? That's very bizarre. Liam said back's aching a bit, so off to grab some tablets now to bed. Good night, Liam. You ain't working tomorrow. No, Leonidas. Lord Flashlight said to T2, did you abandon it and refuse to test the guy pushing it? Catman said, did you see Elon Musk's robot concept? He showed it last night. He showed it off by having someone dress up as a robot and dance. I was upset it was just a concept. Did he really? Fuck's sake. What a stupid thing to do. Yes, it's a fucking robot. No, not a robot, just a person dressed as a robot. Yeah, look it up, Cobra Commander. I liked it anyway. I thought it was decent. You heard me then, Jake. He replied, yeah, nice one, Jake. Yeah, I'll sort you out. I've been meaning to that for ages. When we sort it out, come around because I've got one you can have because I was a bit gutted. I gave you that fucking site and then it didn't even work. That wasn't my fault though, because it was one I was given and I'd never tried it. But yeah, 100%, Jake. I got a few anyway. So you're going to use your air rifle then? But no, Catman, I did not see the man dressed up as a robot. Yes, I'd be a bit gutted. Is it going to turn out all his rockets are fake too? Top Hatman said, what's changed? Not much, mate, not much. Dumpster boosted, I can see you can now access your full medical records online with the local docs. I'll put down for it. It'd be interesting to see what they write about you. Yes, you'll find some. I've never done it. I don't really want to, but yeah, I know a couple of people who have done that, and they've found there's notes saying that they've got health anxiety and all shit like that that the doctor had never spoke to them about. But that's what it says on the notes, that, you know, this person has health anxiety and stuff like that. And Top Hat Man said, when's the shooting competition to be in for? You've got ages, mate. You don't have to put a video in till I stop it. So it will run till one of the years, it pretty much ran till Christmas. Yeah. So no rush. Wizard Trigger said, what's the Union in the, it's a massive Union Jack flag covering up my treadmill that I bought. I just thought it looked, you know, I'd rather cover it up than everyone keeps saying, oh, you got a treadmill. That's all it is. But it's that Union Jack is bigger than that, put it that way. I think it's like 8 foot by 5 foot, something like that, massive. But it also, if I ever have to cover that up, I can. Daxel said, can't find a world legal in stock anywhere. Come on, you lot, Alpha Spanner out. If you can't find, don't have any on Henny Haynes then. Where am I? Chester, right, mate? You said, hey, mate, been a while. I hope you're keeping well. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. Thank you for asking. He said, last time we spoke was pre-2012. Really? That long ago? Oh, yeah. That's ages, isn't it? Yeah. Blank fire has never been fired. All came from an elderly collector who bought them and forgot about them. All top vent. Ah, nice one. That's fucking good. That's a good find, isn't it? Oh, you added 7 pre-2012 blank fire. Sorry, I read that slightly wrong. Yeah, got you now, mate. Got you. That's decent, isn't it? Yeah, I've only got one now. And Johnny, I ain't even got it. Dumbledore said, I just want to make sure it was suppositories the doctor inserted in my bum. That's so Riggs. Was that a joke all along? You're such a fucker, you and Zed. Actually, Zed ain't done it for ages, so you'll catch me out of a joke. Top Hat Man said, so how am I doing the thing if I want to do 2 things? Right, there's 2 ways you can do it. I'd actually rather you did 2 different videos if you want. But if you want to, you could do 1 round with 1 gun, change it for another round, and then go back to the first one again if you want, or just do two completely different goes. People have done that before. I quite often have people join in twice. Someone might join in 3 times this year. But if you want tips on how to do the videos, watch the videos. Too long to explain on here. Tat said, no, just a Mad Rock. Do you not like the Mad Rock? I'll be honest with you. Tactical. Let me find my Mad Rock out. I can't find it. Hang on, I'll be back in a minute. Try to find this bloody knife. I'm trying to remember if the Mad Rock's the one was better. If the Mad Rock the one was the better blade, would you say? Oh, well, that's that fucking stuff. I've put that somewhere. I don't know where it is. All right, I can't help you. Yeah, you like the blade but don't like the orange. Yeah. Wizard Trigger said, I make wooden Union flags and sell them on eBay. I'll send you a picture. Yeah, nice one, Wizard Trigger. Send me that. That sounds good. Don't hang your Union upside down. No. I even checked before I put mine up just to make sure. Nick Knives, you right, mate? Number 7 boost. I'm still struggling to get hold of the Kill Bill Bride handmade sword in the UK. Blade's UK version isn't very accurate. Yeah, I cannot find my Mad Rock. That's in here somewhere. Top Hat Man said, for the crossbow at the range, we hang a big sack of old clothes on a target on. So does that make it really inconvenient? No, that's fine. You know, it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you just try and use the same targets I use or something similar, but you don't even have to do that. Yeah, no, you just do it and I'll just replicate it the best I can. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Just that I've got two of the Kymer Colt 1911 8mm blank firers with the original wooden grips, if you're interested. Sadly, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I'm so skint, mate. D2s are supposed to be detecting a newly unearthed Victorian bottle dump tomorrow. Weather will be a major factor. Really want to detect this site. Well, I hope it goes good for you, T2. I hope you have a nice bit of weather for that, mate. And on said, Michael, just sent you a photo to the Facebook page of the horizon in configuration with a night vision. All right, nice one. I'll look at that in a minute. If not, I'll have to have a look later. The only reason I say that, because I've got 2 Facebook accounts, it's actually quite difficult trying to switch from one to the other. They've changed it. Catman said, did you see the new Boston Dynamic Robot videos? It's only 1 minute long. Pretty cool. No, I haven't, Catman. You can always send me the videos if you want. I don't know if you've got me on any other things. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Yeah, Mark's found some where their yard is. When it pisses down with rain, it often washes up Victorian bottles down there. Yeah, and they're quite fascinating because they're not like the old Victorian bottles are really fucking weird, aren't they? Sometimes you find some with stuff in, and you have medicine bottles, and it's actually more fascinating than you'd think, isn't it? Right, seeing as I am so skint, there is a way you lot can support me if you want, if you didn't know. So there's a way you can donate a little bit of money from your PayPal to my PayPal. So it's really easy, no messing around. I'm completely demonetized, so you know, pretty much my my job is YouTube and I don't get paid. I look like I'm laughing there, but that's actually true. Yeah, so in the description of this video and in the chat, Nightbot will put a thing on, is a way to support me, and here's a video so you know how to do it. This little advert's 30 seconds long. Really simple to do. There you go. Don't pretend you don't know how to do it now. And I said, no worries, hope you like it. I'm happy with it. Found a Picatinny camera tripod adapter on eBay. I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a quick look. That's good. We want a stroke crow. We want stroke crow, don't we, lads? I'll give you a proper crow first for a bit of context, and then we'll put stroke crow on. So, proper crow first. I hope you are fucking entertained. I've been putting a video on every fucking day this week.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You'll get stroke crow in a minute. Where am I? Where's the trigger said, yeah. Zed said to Tactical, just checked on all the usual sites and all out of stock. But Moonraker has them as being in stock. Strange. Catman said, do you only need whips? The closest I've got to a whip is this. And it ain't a whip, but it's quite close to a whip. I don't know how you even pronounce it. Sandbok, in it. Is it cold steel sandbok as well? Is it sandbok? Yeah. Where's the mic? Better not do that too hard if I pull my fucking stomach again. I don't think it does. It's not doing that kind of movement that does it anyway. It's a twisting movement that did it last time. Yeah, that's the closest I've got to a whip. All right, stroke crow. Here you go, stroke crow. Just for the context.
Are you not entertained?
That's supposed to be my face, if you wondered. Chester said, I can be a patron, mate. Can only do £10 a month, though. As a CP self-employed work, but not great. Are you still selling bloods? Chester, if you did that, that'd be amazing. Yes. You'd get your name on there. Chester, that would mean the world to me if you became a patron supporter. Because patron supporters are my only like proper, permanent, regular income. But I don't even get benefit money. I don't even do benefit money. I literally have nothing but the money I get selling stuff. And the stuff from YouTube, basically. Not YouTube don't pay me, but, you know, doing like that coffee ad, selling merchandise. Yeah, I'd love that, Chester. That'd mean the world to me. As for knives, I do and I don't. I ain't got nothing to sell at the minute, but I've got a lot of weird stuff to sell. I sell a lot of crossbow accessories at the minute. What else? But yeah, I'm eventually going to get around to making and selling some of my machete bowies, which are machetes, good quality machetes, made into pretty nice Bowie knives. I'm just going to put my hand over this thing, get it back to the normal color. But Chester, yeah, if you became a patron, that's like the best thing ever for me. when it comes to supporting. You get your name on there as well. Yeah, that would sting. I reckon that'd make you bleed, Peach. T2's a jumbo suburb. Got loads of new land. Once the stallions are off, the fields are more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come and detect with me. That's what I've been a naughty boy, Mike. Flip it real good. Look, I never even bought that thing. I was given it. What fuckers you like, aren't you? Which one do you want? This one?
I don't have to take this abuse much longer.
Right, that's my coffee gone. Tell you what, I much prefer being able to do StreamYard streams. It was quite frustrating not being able to do the videos last time. But the good thing with the videos, you can use them to change the sort of atmosphere of the chat. Whereas last time I couldn't, and it went a bit weird for a bit. Can't remember what we was talking about, but fuck knows. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to support me in the various different ways, there's loads of ways you can. And you'll see in the chat a thing called Nightbot. Nightbot puts on, if you see Nightbot, it's doing something helpful. You can trigger Nightbot by just putting certain words. So when Tactical, or like you can see Tactical and Peter have just written exclamation mark merch, it'll just pop up then. So if you ever wanted the link to something, if you look in the description, there's all of the titles that you put in, the trigger words. If someone else has already done it, though, it won't pop up for a couple of minutes because it's to stop people spamming the same one. Where am I? Caught up with all the chat today. So yeah, so you all know again, I will not be on tomorrow night because I'm having a drink. There's a chance I might be on for a little bit if people come up late. So I might come on for like an hour or something if people ent round like early-ish. And then next Friday night is the one you want to look out for. Next Friday night will be a 3 o'clocker, potentially, in here, drinking. People can join the chat, and you can even fucking call me on this phone. You'll have to email me for the phone number now because I'm not putting it on the fucking thing. Well, I probably could, but I'm not going to. So you can come on. If you don't want to come on video, you can come on, just ring me up. And I'll just have the phone next to the microphone on a little stand. Put it on speakerphone. Yeah. So mega pissed as fuck Friday Funhouse Reading. Exactly. That's it. Tactical. Exactly. Let me put that one on for a bit. Yes, that's what it should be. Hopefully we'll get some people joining. Tactical, if you I know you don't like being on camera, so wear a fucking mask next time. But yeah, I can only do it Friday, though. That's the only option. It's Friday or not at all. So yeah, it's got to be Friday. It's our burner phone. Might be. Now, I'll tell you what it was. It was before I had a smartphone, and Daryl was getting rid of his. And I wanted a smartphone just to go on the internet, while I was not, anywhere, I don't know. Yeah, so he gave me that. But yeah, now it's my spare. Yeah, get the beer in, Persia. Yeah, so next Friday night, we'll do a proper late one in here. Should be pretty good, hopefully. Bikini stream. Put a bit of donations in. I'll get one. I ain't got one at the minute. Yeah, I do not know where my fucking mad rock is, though. That's slightly annoying. It'll be in here somewhere. I'll probably put it somewhere weird and just can't see it. Oh no, there it was. It was always in the drawer. It was under all my fucking keys. There it is. Yeah, this one's all right. But as you say, if you don't like the orange, it's, yeah. I'll be honest with you, Tactical. I think you'd like this, so if you got it. Has he found you one? Has he? No, Flashup's found you one. But yeah, that's weird. They do the Lansky World League with that sharpener and bump the price up, don't they? But, what the fuck have I just opened? Gun owners. What the fuck? Where's that come from? Just weirdly opened some weird fucking PDF. Mankini streams, you still have to donate to get that going. I ain't got one of them either. Look, you're not scaring off everyone. I've got 18 viewers now. People don't like this title, do they? Right, let's change the title. What should we change the title to? On. I'll change it back to the usual title. Freaky Friday, exactly. Where's the chick? I said, "Reach. I'm off to bed. Catch you all soon. See you later, mate. Good night." Nick Snipe said, "Could always right dye the orange. We really don't like it." Yeah, would that? I'll tell you, it's rubbery. Can you dye rubber? Yes, rubbery. It's like a rubber material. Nick, if you can dye rubber, that'd be a good idea, actually. Or something. What can you colour rubber with? Barry said, "Always fancied the world legal, but I'm sure my manager in work would shit in pure anger to pulled it out." They are pretty good. I never really used to like the look of them until Zed bought me one, and then this one was from Lord Flashshot got me this one. Now I've got them. I really like them because they've got a legal blade, but it's also got a nice big handle. Look, because that's the issue with a lot of legal carry blades. They've got tiny little handles. This has actually got a full size handle. Spray paint, would that stay on rubber though, Peach? I don't know if it would stay on rubber. Would it? I don't know if it would stay on the rubber. You could probably, though, feeling how thick that is, I bet you could probably peel that rubber out. But, would you want to? I bet you could probably peel that rubber out of there. But then it might leave a hole that ain't very comfortable. And you're also buying a new knife just to do that. Lord Flash said, "The Mad Drop blade is awesome. I hate to handle myself." Yeah, you swapped yours over, didn't you? Yeah, I think the World Legal handle is better. But it's nice having these big handles that actually hold your whole hand. Not many on tonight, is there? It don't matter anyway. So yeah, I ain't got a lot to talk about really. The only thing I've done all week is I watched Freaky and I thought it was decent. Yeah, that's it. Berger said, "I'll stick to my Boker, Henny Haynes." What one's that? What Boker was it? But I must admit, some knives do look more threatening and less threatening. These are not your sort of these don't look like the Swiss Army penknife. You know what I mean? Jack said, "Think for next Friday stream, I'll have to come up with something." And you're like, "Yeah, do it." Because the only thing is, I would love to take the video off or hide your sections on it. But it's a fucking nightmare. And some of them videos are really good, and it's a shame to get rid of them. You know what I did last time when I tried to cut out the bit that I didn't want, and that was the bit I ended up leaving on. So yeah, I reckon you're better off putting a mask on or something. Harry said, "What do you think of the Saw movies?" I saw Saw 3 the other day. For the first time the other day. Yeah, I like all the Saw. The first one's the best one, I think. The first couple of ones. But yeah, I've seen all the Saws, and I like them. Yeah, I like the Saw films. Can you hear the kids messing around or not? They're still here. Yeah, I quite like the Saw films. Yeah, I like all of them. Now, some of them aren't as good as others, and some of them I've only seen once. But yeah, I like the concept of Saw. Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah, I think I've only got Saw 1 and 2 though, but I've seen all of them. Yeah, I quite like them. Yeah, Saul's good. It's a good sort of concept. It's weirdly quiet tonight, isn't it? Don't know. Let me share this on Facebook, see what happens. Oh, actually, I can't even do that nowadays. Fucking hell. It drives me around the bend, this shit. It make everything so difficult. Can't even do that now. All right, if people don't hurry up and chat, you're going to get this all night. You're going to get the 4-minute version of this.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
Persia said, what are you drinking next Friday then, Mike? I'm not sure. I think I will drink the fireballs. So I've got the fireball stuff. I've still got that limoncello. I'm going to drink that Calvados. I think last week I just wasn't in the mood for anything like that. I'll drink it properly next time. I'll actually put that Calvados in some ice rather than drinking it fucking warm straight. That's not really the way to drink that kind of shit. Vodka and probably Stella again, because I've got, a thing of Stella. What's he saying about that? I just need to look at something quickly. I'm back in a second. Yeah, you downstairs? I need to remind someone to get me a box out. Yeah, diarrhea, exactly. Right, here you go. We've had diarrhea, now we've got shotgun to the face.
Yeah. Look at that, it just knocked the dirt out.
Yeah, so I've got quite a few things to drink, Peugeot. I might even treat myself to some vodka and tonics, some vodka and Bloody Marys. Yeah, I've got up there, I've still got some of them. I got the Fireball, Limoncello, Calvados. Yeah, plenty of shit. Where was I? Oh, Brief Fire said, what happened to Slingshot? I haven't seen him on for ages. He got, he's been sort of shadow banned on here, but he comes on with a different name. So if you see someone come on called Crypto27, that's Slingshot Warrior. So he still comes on. He's just got a different name now. Crypto27. T2 said, Mike, saw my second UFO. My mate has the footage. The strangest thing I've ever seen because it was broad daylight. His brother has worked for the government agencies across the continent. Well, weird. When was that recently then? You have to tell us, what did it look like? That sounds very weird. Yeah. I love all that kind of stuff. I've never really seen anything like that, though. Persia said you need to put Mike Scissorhands on. I've still got that. I didn't put it on yet, though. Saying, how you doing, mate? You all right? Oh, Anon said, you remember the old horror film Phantasm? Oh, yeah, I've only seen Phantasm once. I need to watch that again, and I need to watch all the others. No, Shotgun to the Face never does get out, does it, Zed? Ever. I don't think it ever will. Right, I need to take a tablet. Nightmare tonight. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to have a quick piss. So I'm going to put on the intermission for a minute, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Right, back. Yes, I've watched them off camera, so you didn't even see today. Persia said the 4-barrel shotgun from Phantasm is awesome. Tax said all together now. Piss hands, pissy fingers. Teacher, me, I'll get the footage off him and send it to you. Yes, please, teacher. I'd love to see that. I'd actually love to see that. It'd be excellent. Yeah. Jim said, just had to cook some dinner. Did I miss anything hilarious or gruesome? You missed me talking about well, I don't know if it's a good idea, Kenny, this have you eaten your dinner yet? The bin I had to clean out today that was full of rotten. It was even gone past maggot infested meat. It stunk so bad I was nearly puking. Cleaned it, poured it down the drain, and then the drain blocked. So then I had to rod the fucking drain. So a 5-minute job turned into like a 45-minute job. Fucking nightmare. So that piece of music will now be forever known as Taking a Piss by Mike. I had to change the original music because I got copyrighted for it. But no, I don't think you missed much, James. Reasonably quiet night tonight. Just be glad I don't punish you lot with 4 minutes of Slingshot Warrior diarrheaing. I only put that on. I might put that on the drunk stream, but last time I put Slingshot Warrior 4-minute diarrhea on, I lost a load of viewers. And also, people, if you come on while that's happening, they might think that's me. Terry, how you doing, mate? Jim says, okay, I got the bin story. Good hearing it again, though. Yes, I'm still eating. You're probably like me, though. People telling stories about things like that don't actually bother me. Like I could eat my dinner and listen to stories like that. It don't really affect me. But some people put them off. Don't put the 4-minute diarrhea on. Yeah. Dactyl said, cheers, Lord Flashshot. I've been checking for weeks. Guess it's outdated now. Bought one. I thought it was similar. It turned out about 3 inches long. Oh, the little knife, yeah. I did say hello, Terry, didn't I? You all right, mate? Yeah. So, if you didn't hear, next Friday night, 3 a.m. drunk stream. So, about 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. drinking all night long. You can come on camera if you want. But if you don't want to come on camera, you can come on phone. So, it's now a phone-in show. I'll just set that up. What I'll do, I'll get the phone, put it in this. So I'll just have the phone like that on a little tripod next to the microphone. And then as people ring in, just put it on speakerphone. You know, you don't have to ring up. You can text me if you want. But what you'll have to do, I'm not putting the number up for everyone. You'll have to text me, not text me, email me, and then I'll send you the number. But the phone, it's not a phone to ever ring me up and talk to me on. It's as soon as the live stream's finished, it's turned off and the battery's taken out. It's not like, you know, that's my phone. This is for that's my business phone. That's the show phone. I would put a premium number on it, but I don't know how. Nah, joking. Singh said, I have Annex Skiff, Umex Bretta 92 FS, SMK XS19, Ratcatcher. I want to take part in the shooting competition, but I've no clue about making videos. The only camera I have is live forensics. The best thing to do, Singh, is go on to my video explaining how to do what to do, and you should be all right. You only need to film. What you need to do is if you film it on your phone, so you need to do an intro, but you don't necessarily have to be on it. You can just film whatever you're shooting. You can use any of those things. I can replicate those as best I can. You don't ever have to be in it if you don't want. Film the targets being shot, take a picture, and then just upload those videos using the phone. Just put them unlisted and send me the links. It's pretty easy, but the video will explain it better, mate. Yeah, I'd love you to join in. It'd be great. Terry said he'll be there, but not drunk. Said tactical. They're probably just having trouble getting them in stock. Top Hat Man said when the cops are on him, He bins the main phone. Nick said, I'll absolutely piss myself if you give out the wrong number by accident. Imagine. Fuck's sake. It's quite a nice, easy, rememberable number as well. It's one of them like 924494, something like that. That's not it, but it's something like that. 07, blah, blah, blah. Do not be ringing that because that's not the number. Tatson, we'll have a look. But trouble is, I'm notorious Titus. Yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, thank you for the walkie-talkies, by the way, Tatson. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to get some rechargeable batteries for them, so don't have to keep buying batteries. North Flash, what I said. I think it's about 30 quid. Really nice knife. What if you mean these, the Mad Rock and the other one, for 30 quid are really good. Jim M said, have you ever had to reinsert a prolapse chicken with nothing but your bare hands and a bucket of warm water? I'm not usually screaming. There you go. No, I haven't, but I can imagine. There you go. Well, that's the thing. Some people talk about one little thing and, and they're nearly fucking puking. I could eat my dinner through most things. Persia said, what's the next build? Probably these, mate, if I've not shown them. So I'll be making a version of this. That'll be the actual size of it. And it will have an actual checkered glass reinforced nylon handle scales anyway. These will both be made from weed slashes, so they'll be reasonably thin, but should be decent. It works for swords, it works for knives. And then this dagger. So the handle will actually be the thinner part. So that's just where I put out the basic thickness. The actual handle will be that line and that line. Maybe brass guard. It might be shaped like that. I think that's what I'll do next. I reckon Persia, that should be the easiest things. It's easy work. Things said, okay, I'll give it a go film. Nice one. And it doesn't, no matter what you come up with, by the way, mate, it's all right. It don't have to be perfect. Yeah, I can work with whatever you can give me. But yeah, if you watch the video, it's easier. I explain it all really well in that. It's hard to do because I have to talk for like 10 minutes. But yeah, if you don't want to be on camera, just point the camera at whatever you're shooting. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to. Just point it at that for like 30 seconds, or even just take a picture of it, and then you can film yourself shooting. That'd be good. But you don't have to do that. I'll just put a picture up, and then you just have to get the camera. You don't even have to have a tripod, but as long as you can lean it up somewhere and film the targets being shot 6 times for 3 rounds, and then take a picture of it, each target with your name. Just put Sing or something. You know what I mean, or initials, whatever. S1, S2, S3. And that's enough. That's the bare minimum enough. But the more the better, basically. Matt, how you doing, mate? And he said, hope you're well, Mike. I'm not staying on long today. Stormy weather all weekend here in Cornwall. I was saying about stormy weather, we had a power cut yesterday. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you on, Matt. I hope you're doing well, mate. I'm not doing too bad. My guts are a lot better. But I would say, actually, tonight I'm getting quite a lot of painful trapped wind. Partly why I went to have a slash was having a great big fucking fart a minute ago. I was just praying that, because I was in that bog and it was fucking like not echoing, but it was acting like a fucking speaker, making it louder. I hope no one downstairs heard me ripping like a 5-second fart. Don't know if I got really tight trousers on as well. Doing my head in. I'm doing my guts in anyway. Not that you probably wanted to know that, but MG Motors, how you doing, mate? You right? Spyderco folding knives are very good. Well worth the money. I have a rescue model I use when out in the boat. Yeah, the Spydercos are good. Spyderco can be a bit expensive, but they do a fair budget versions, don't they? But they can be quite expensive, but they're good for what they are. Yeah, I quite like Spyderco. In all honesty, one of my favourite knives is a Spyderco. It's a Ganzo Spyderco ripoff. 12 quid for this. This cost me 12 quid and it's still holding up now about 5 years later. or however long I've had it. That's a Ganzo G729 copy of a Cold Steel Paramilitary 2, I think. And this knife's still really good. Yeah. Because most cheap knives don't last 10 minutes. The screws come loose and then the threads go funny and you can never tighten them back up. That's never had any of them issues. Persia said, if you still have any steel left over, you should make a skein do. I'll tell you what, I will make one of those one day. Persia, I've got some pictures of those on I've got a folder of stuff I'm going to make. And there's a couple of those in it. So I will get round to that eventually. Chester said, got to shoot, mate. Got to grab a shower before work. I'll sort Patreon out and payday, mate. Thank you, Chester. That genuinely means fucking well to me if you do. That's like my only proper regular income. Thank you, mate. Yeah, have a good day at work then. See you later, mate. Or good evening, anyway. See you later, mate. Thank you for joining in. But Persia, yeah, I'll definitely make a scheme do, or however you'd say it. Nick said, I would have done some filming for my entry already. It's been pissing down here recently. Yeah, funny thing is, Nick, I did think, shit, I've done what I always do. Left it so long, it's going to be shit weather all the time for us. So all the English people are going to struggle fucking, all the British people are going to struggle fucking shooting because it's been raining all the time, including myself. Do you want to do a quick test with this phone? I did think, I'm not going to answer any phone calls, so do not ring me up. But if anyone wants to send me a text to this phone, we'll do a little tester just so I can see what comes through. But if you want the phone number, you will have to email me. Don't matter if no one does. I'm not really too fussed. But let's do a little tester. I could always ring the phone up myself and we'll see how it sounds. Shall I do that? Let me ring the phone. I'm going to ring the phone and we'll see how it sounds. So I'll ring it up, go out the room, say something down the mic, say something down it. Yes, hit the like button, everyone, please. Right, Pete, I'll ring it myself and then I'll send it out. But yeah, nice one. I'll Twitter you. Yeah, nice one, Pete. Matt said, hope you're enjoying your Friday night. Thank you, Matt. And you, mate. And you. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. Not too bad. Guts are out in a little bit. Right. Let me find this number. Don't use my phone a lot. So what the fuck did I put the number on? Oh, yeah, there you go. Right, let's see how this works. I may need to change the settings. So. Right, hang on. I will be back. Keep asking your questions. It's all right. Right, it says it's dialing. Unless I've got no fucking service on my phone. It does that. Sometimes in this room, it don't even... Oh, there. Right, I'm going to put it on speakerphone. Hang on. Hello? All right, let me go out there. Tell me if you can hear that.
Right, hello, chat. Can you hear this? Just send this on piece.
Could you hear it? I can put that louder. I don't even know because I'm so deaf I couldn't tell if that's coming out or not. What was it like? Reasonably, you know, I could always turn it up probably, I'm assuming. All right, Jim. Yeah, I saw it wasn't that close to the mic. What I'll do, I'll sort it out for next time properly. Because the thing is, I did think, shit, I better do that now before I was done. I was trying to do this shit when I'm drunk. That ain't gonna work. So I'll have to stay sober for the first half an hour of the chat, and we'll sort this out. If anyone still wants the number, just to send me a text, I can still do it. But don't ring because I won't be answering it. I'm not in the mood for phone calls tonight. I'm never in the mood for phone calls, to be honest. But when I'm drunk, it won't bother me so much. Don't know why I hate talking on the phone. Absolutely hate it. It probably doesn't help, though, that I'm quite deaf. So as soon as I'm on the phone, it makes things quite awkward. Someone's ringing me now. I didn't even give the number out. Me. I accidentally clicked ring. Fucking hell! It's just I'm not even drunk, and it's already turned into a fucking nightmare. It starts ringing as soon as you click that thing. I don't want that. That's why. I'll be honest. I've used my phone so little, I don't even know how to use it properly. I didn't know if you just click that icon, it just went straight onto it. Right, here, Peach. Send me a text. Right, back. Where am I? Yeah, I'll sort that out for when we do it. Nick Snyder said, touch quiet, but sounds a lot better than I thought it would. Should be pretty good then, yeah, because I'll be honest, I hate talking on the phone. Absolutely hate it. As I say, it probably doesn't help that being, this here is virtually deaf and this here is quite deaf. And it makes it quite awkward me using the phone, unless I never do it, but I suppose speakerphone would probably be better for me. Lord Flashlight said, do you know what that phone's missing? A space bayonet. I better check my credit on my fucking other phone now. I've probably fucking used it all. Yeah, I hate phones, Peter. I can't stand them. I hate talking on the phone to people. Right. I don't mind phones. I don't like talking on the phone, though. I can't stand it. Top Hat Man said, okay, just got all the cams and shit set up for tomorrow, where I'll record the commentary. That's right. Multiple camera angles. Yes, no, that's good. That's good. I think Shed Ninja's going to join in, and he was doing somersaults and everything for his one. It's great. Zing said, thought that was a paranormal incident. When the phone started ringing on its own. Yeah, I fucking did for a second. What I'd done, I'd clicked on. I didn't know you did it. I thought if I clicked this icon thing, it would show the details. It didn't. It just started ringing it. I was like, what the fuck? I haven't even given the number out yet. I hadn't even given the number out. People were already fucking ringing it. So, Peach, I've sent you the number. Don't want no, well, I don't know. Send me pictures if you want. I'm terrible with phones as well. So I'm not used to them. Oh, nice. Right. We've got a text here. And it says, hello, WC, King of the Knuckle Dusters. Nice one. I'm assuming that's Pete. He's the only person I've given the number to. Right, I have to sort this shit out later. Put the names in. Yeah, I'll turn that off for now. Unless anyone's requested the number. Let me have a quick look. Cheers for doing that, Pete. I appreciate it. Another one. No, yes. Coming up now. Nice one. Top Hat Man said, yeah, just make sure not to be that prick who was blasting his calls and music. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Don't worry about that. Just looking at my emails quickly. No, I ain't got none. That's right. So yeah, next Friday you can request a number. Thank you, Pete. Yeah, I only sent it to you, Pete, so that's all good. Thank you, mate. I'll add your name on that. Natural Born Serial Killer, you right, mate? How you doing? Oh, I'm supposed to be messaging someone. Hang on. But yeah, later on I'll put the names to the numbers. It's a bit awkward on here anyway. To remind someone to leave something outside my door for me. Zad said, I knew a girl who had a special tool for getting her ear jewelry in. That's called an earring aid. Fuck's sake, Zad. Well, it was relevant at least. Oh, yeah, wrong button. This is what I was doing a minute ago. It sounded worse than that, to be honest. Sound effects and everything. Top Hat Man said, my favourite joke is a Roman guy walks into a bar holding two fingers and says, 5 beers, please. Oh, yes, me. That's actually quite clever. And I'll tell you what, Top Hat Man, I like that. You know what? I like jokes like that. That's actually very simple, but clever. Yes. 5 beers, please. I like that. That's fucking, I'm going to remember that one. But you also, that's quite clever. Nice, yeah. Just getting my stuff for the weekend. Although that's for someone else, because I can get that really cheap, like less than 50p a can. So my cousin who's never got any money, I can sort him out some drinks, and he gets some drinks, and I don't. We're all happy. Yeah, that's a good joke. I like that. I actually like that one a lot. I like jokes like that because it's simple but clever. MG Motors, what did you call a security guard who works at Samsung? Guardians of the Galaxy. Nice. I better move this crossbow in case I pierce a can there. That's a bloody dialer doing good around that area. Exactly, good on it. That was like 2 minutes on it, less than that. Pete said, it's just you with a hat on. And it might. What's that? You're confusing me now. That's sake. Or am I missing something here? Confusing me now. So yeah, no stream tomorrow, although I might come on for, depending on when people get round here, I might just be on for, half an hour or something. Top Hat Man said, up late last night, building a go-kart. Full wood as well, wooden wheels, wooden engine, and stuff, but it wouldn't go. Fuck's sake. Oh, your cousin who's no, yes, my cousin who's no money. Exactly, yes, me, Pete. Exactly. Exactly. Jim M said, Mike, Radio 4 did the day-to-day reunion show the other day. I'll have to look that up, Jim. Yeah, I'd like that. I must have missed that because I quite often listen to you know why I missed it? Because I've been live streaming on Twitch again, and that's 10:30 till 12. That'll be when that's on. Let me write that down, and I'll find that and listen to that. I've been looking up and getting quite a lot of Sean Locke stuff lately. Poor Sean Locke died, didn't he? 58. Cancer, wasn't it? It was fucking decent, he was. So I bought, it cost me £9, so not that much. Bought all of his stand-up DVDs in series 1 of 15 Stories High. I've been watching quite, not that that's got anything to do with the day-to-day, but it just reminded me of comedy stuff, Jim. The day-to-day the other day. It does sound fake, but that is a real thing, Pete. Day-to-day the other day. Yeah, I'll write that down. Nice one, Jim. I like, you know I like that. That's it. I was going to tell you a joke about time travel, but none of you liked it. Fucking hell. Is it one of them nights tonight? Yeah, 15 Stories High was excellent, wasn't it, Jim? You can get it on eBay at the minute. Here's a tip for everyone, because I fucked up myself. If you're gonna get series 2, you pretty much have to buy series 1 and 2 together. If you buy, I made the mistake of buying series 1 and thinking to myself, I'll buy series 2 later. I think you can only get series 2. So you can get series 1 on its own. Series 2 is only in a box set of 1 and 2. So if you want series 2, get series 1 and 2 at the same time. 15 Stories. It's on YouTube as well, isn't it? That's where I watched it originally, downloaded it, but I want it on DVD for a bit better quality. It's great, isn't it? Coffee and oregano, or is it oregano? Yeah, the day-to-day and all that brass, I was excellent. You having some of that as well, Peach? Top Up Man said, hear about the lad in Sheffield from Afghanistan that fell out the window. No, I didn't actually, no. President said, how do you make someone laugh at Star Wars jokes? You force them. You know. Yeah, MG Motors, he tricked me as well. And he said that's a great joke about the Grow Kart. I thought you were actually building one until the wooden wheels bit. No, I still thought the wooden wheels, it was the wooden engine that got me. At the point of wooden engine, I thought, no. I used to like making go-karts, actually. Suppose I better make one for the kids soon. If their dad don't. He probably will anyway, but I could always make one as well. Get him in the garden with me. Although my niece is more inclined to come in the garden than me nephew. He's too much into YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah. Whereas my niece, she'd rather be out in the garden riding a bloke and kicking a ball about. And she actually quite funny today. They found a piece of metal in the garden. It was a bracket from a bed. You know, like when you get a double bed and it's 2 halves and you have those metal brackets. She was wandering around with that. Keep saying, I got a knife. Pete said, any hills around, don't push them down. I pretty much live on a hill, Pete. Everywhere I go is off of the hill. So, yes. MG Motors said, a blind man walks into a shop and starts waving his guide dog around in the air. The shopkeeper asks him if he's okay. And he says, I'm just having a look around. There's a duct tape. It's like the Force. It has a light side and a dark side, and it binds the universe together. Top Hat Man said, some kid in Afghanistan, about 5, in the 9th floor. Oh, yes, I did hear about that, but I wasn't sure that's what you meant. Yeah, I did hear about a kid falling out of a window, yeah. Tap said, don't you dare, Mike. Yours would be like a war chariot from Ben-Hur. I want a fucking go-kart. That would be mental, actually. The kids would love that. Singh said, why are there no TVs in Afghanistan? The Taliban. Fuck's sake. What have you opened us up to here with these bloody jokes? Smiley, you right, mate? Bro said, who picks up guard dog food? Exactly. Maybe the dog has to do it. Imagine a poor dog carrying its own shit around its mouth. Poor thing. Maybe it's clever enough to get a bag and do it. Oh, no, not really. Peter said, my go-kart would have blades and spikes all over it. It'd be awesome. Imagine, that was great. Yeah, bayonet on the front. Crossbow, yeah, on the wheels, spinning around, 2 on the front. MG Motor said, make a go-kart with bayonet fix at the end. Use the cavalry charges. I'll see what I can do. Let's see if I can turn the volume up on this. I may have to do it manually, not when we're on. Oh, fuck it. No, I won't bother doing it. I'll just, because I could always put the phone right up to the microphone anyway if need be. But there's probably a way, when I do it, I could probably turn it up then. I said, imagine the poor dog. Well, I know some of them like eating shit, but I'm sure they ain't going to want to walk around with their own shit in their mouth, are they? I was kidding by that, by the way. Oh, fuck's sake. That says, sorry, I think it was me who started everything off. It's going to be one of them now. The last 30 minutes, just jokes. And I said, oh, no, I read that. No. Top Up Man said, do you use a camera to record bayonet videos or what? I use 2 different cameras. The shed one is just this crappy old thing here, which I'd like to upgrade, but I can't afford to. But I'm saving up. Saving up all of the money I get in my Amazon.com affiliate money, and I buy a camera with that. But yeah, that's what I record the shed videos with. That's why it's not as good. And then indoor videos and garden videos where it ain't dusty, I've got this camera. I've just taken it off the tripod. Get a bit of inception going here now. Camera of a camera of a camera. Yeah, that's not bad. Canon. It does the job. It's better than that thing, but I don't want to put this in the shed and get it all dusty and shit and ruin it. Its owner would be like, good Mars bar. Yeah, nice one, Mars bar. You're off, Terry. Good night, mate. See you next time. So I won't be on tomorrow, but I'll be on next Friday. Drunk stream all night long. Jim, so that Canon is very similar to my Sony. Yeah, they're good cameras, aren't they? Them kind of cameras. I was trying to think when I got that money from eBay. I got some money from eBay when all the COVID stuff was happening. Me and Liam was putting links on for a lot of COVID related stuff, and it got quite a lot of money spent. And me and Liam got a reasonable bit together because we split it. And I was trying to remember what I bought. It was that. I made sure I put it back into the the YouTube channel. So I bought that camera and I bought a graphics card for the computer to make it a bit more powerful so it would render the videos quicker. Right, where am I? Singh says, saw a fucked up video on YouTube, recommended 3 bears in the Dutch zoo ripped by a wolf. Yeah, that's a bit fucked up for YouTube, isn't it? Sorry, Liam, I don't talk about that subject on here, only because it you know, it's too diversive. I can't be asked with because you say one thing or the other and people don't like it. So I try to stay away from that. EDC channel forgot how to throw a boomerang and it came back to me. Fuck's sake. How you doing, mate? You all right? Zed said, why should you never upset French fishermen? Because they will have Bayonne nets. That's so. Oh, bloody hell. Top up, man. Hey, Mike. I made a new word. Plagiarism. Furzio said, I wonder why the ball was getting bigger and it hit me. Fucking hell, you're not killing me now.
Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to... Please, stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, Liam, I don't bother talking about it on here because it just, you get, if, you know, let's say I said I didn't, you'd get a load of people saying I was an anti-vaxxer nutter or something. And if I said I did, people would be saying I'm some kind of weird sheep or something, you know what I mean? So I find it better just to steer clear of it. And then, you know, people can make their own mind up. Use your imagination. But it just, I can't be asked with it. No matter what you say, there's always people who will accuse you of some shite, so it's easier not to bother. But it's not worth talking about the coof shit. Exactly. EDC man forgot how to use my safety belt, then it clicked. That fat man said, how do you render videos on Wondershare? Because after you said you used it, and I can't figure out to render them, just press export. Well, there's the thing with render, it's a weird thing, because I've heard people call what when you export the video rendering it, but there's to actually render a video on Wondershare is actually while you're editing it, you press the render button and it I don't know what it does, but it gets all the clips into the program sort of thing, so that when you play it back, it's quicker. It's not having but there's if you ask me in an email and I'll do a screenshot how to render it while you're doing it. But yeah, it depends, because I've heard, as I say, I've heard people class render as rendering it, but that's not actually, I'm not an expert on things, but when you render a video in a video editor, it's not when you export it sort of thing. And I know that's not what you're saying, but I know a lot of people think that's what it is. I may be wrong about that, but that's not what it, I spent most of Tuesday night walking around with a bag of frozen peas, putting them on the floor and asking everyone around me if I peed the floor. You're like a bunch of bloody nutters, ain't you? My fault. I suppose I should be more entertaining, shouldn't I? We won't have to tell jokes all night.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
You only get stroke go once a night, so make the most of it. You already had it. I ain't got a lot, in all honesty, I ain't got a lot to talk about tonight, though. It's been one of them days, so we'll just do whatever we do, you know what I mean? Top Batman said, I bought a limo the other day, but it didn't come with a driver. Can't believe I spent all this cash and got nothing to show for it. Doctor said, I asked my date to meet me at the gym today. She didn't show up. That's when I knew we weren't going to work out. Fuck's sake. You're not a fucking bane of my life, ain't you? And his bloody jokes. Stroke Crow sounds so funny. I love that name. It's a great name for it, and it's Stroke Crow. We'll put Stroke Crow on quickly.
Are you not entertained?
Pete says stroke crow sounds so funny. Liam said, have you made any heavy self-defense or style walking sticks? What, like this? Maybe. Hey, fuck that one up, top up, man. Yeah, nothing to show for it. That the CEO of IKEA was elected Prime Minister of Sweden. He should have his cabinet together by the end of the weekend. You lot just be fucking grateful that there's not a lot of chat going on, because I'd be ignoring every single one of you. It doesn't help that every single one of you doing jokes, so I have to read them out. So I won't be reading anything. But yes, Liam, I'd make quite a few heavy duty sort of self-defense sort of style walking sticks. This one's a yardstick, yeah. This is made from a hoe handle. Hoe handle. Lord Flashshot said, I'll chuck you a £5 at the end of the month, Mike, to get those turbine tips to test and review. Thank you, Lord Flashshot. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, well, actually, but the funny thing is, by the end of the month, probably wouldn't need it then because I had the Patreon money. But yeah, if you want to, definitely, mate. Yeah. I'm up for that. But yeah, you can say, I might get some turbine and I'll definitely buy them then. Thank you, mate. Yeah, hoe handle. These are hoe handles, these are. Yeah, that clip when cousins marry. Exactly, Jim. It just don't look right, does it? At first, I wasn't even sure it was my face. I was like, I recognise that face. Oh, fucking hell. That's when my girlfriend told me she was leaving me because I keep pretending to be a transformer. I said, no, I can change. That's quite a good one, actually. Treasure said, hang on. We have new mandatory toilet breaks at work. I don't need this shit. You lot are such nutters. Liam said, I found you can buy hickory tool shafts pretty cheap. Yeah, this is a solid beech. This is beech, this one. You know, reasonably thick. Not reasonably thick, you know, dense and decent bit of wood. That's about 12 quid, I think, or a tenner. Wasn't a lot. Perfect for But I've got two, because I've got a mango wood one as well. That one's the beech one. I've got a mango wood one as well. Pizza, I can't post any of my favourite jokes because they're all extremely bad taste. I don't know what that says about me. Yeah, you have to. No, that one, Peach, is the that's the beech one. The mango wood one has a slight bend to it. Yeah. No, you are right though, Peach. There is a mango wood one, but yeah, that one's in that box at the minute. Yeah, they're both exactly the same, pretty much. But yeah, the mango wood one had an ever so slight little curve in it. Top Hat Man said, right, I started it, I'll stop it. Let's stop with the jokes. We're getting the bottom. Make the most of it tonight. I ain't on for another week. Life is about perspective. The sinking of the Titanic was a miracle. To the lobsters in the ship's kitchen. Exactly. But when mango would man come back with muddy shoes. That's quite a good one, actually. You fucking nutters, aren't you? I got this is what I'm going to get texted all night, ain't I? Next Friday. Fucking jokes. I've done a new rule. You can only text me jokes. To a premium number. But that when man goes wood, that's actually quite good. Man come back with bloody shoes. Sounds like something Tarzan would say, isn't it? There you go. There's a bit of nostalgia. Tarzan. Who remembers the old Johnny Weissmuller films? Liam said, did you ever have one of those air pistols with the little pre-charged cartridges they banned? Yeah, I did actually. Yeah, I did have them. Brocock air cartridge. Yeah. Yes, actually, you could, Peter. You could. Yes, you could text me the jokes. Exactly. Because you could actually do that if you wanted to. You could text me them and I could read them out. Because the jokes are all right. It's just YouTube won't let you write them. I'm not going to give out the number tonight. Well, if you want to email me, no, because the phone's off at the minute, but I will give you the number. You've got to email me to ask for the number, and you can get the number. Do not be ringing it up unless I say. Well, it won't be on anyway any other time. Yeah, it's a shame they got banned. They was. I'll be honest with you, Liam. Those Brocock air cartridge revolvers and that was probably some of the best quality air pistols you could ever get. They were so fucking. They was like a real firearm. They was well nice. I always wanted one, but never got around to getting one. Was they any good? Yeah, they was about 3 foot-pound, quite loud, so sounded a bit like a firearm. Yeah, they was lovely guns, absolutely lovely. All right, that better be Pete's messaging me because no one else should have this number. Yeah, it is. That's right. He's the only person who should have it. And he said, there are 3 types of people in this world. Those who can count and those who can't. I've read that. Yes, I have read that outright. Yeah, there are 3 types of people in this world. Those who can count and those who can't. There you go. Every time that rings, I think, oh, fuck, who's that? ASL. What's ASL tactical? Top up, man. So am I winning with the 5 beers? That's confusing me now. Liam said, what was the reason for the ban? Was it because they was easily converted? That was it. Yeah, they was easily converted to shoot, I think, 2 bullets, I think a lot of people were doing, because you didn't even have to change the barrel. Yeah, they was great guns. Really, really nice things, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. ASL does sound familiar, but I don't know. Right, they're all guessing what ASL means now. Top Hatman said, my dad used to take the broken up Wesley Service Mark II to the park and stuff with his mates. Mad Owl. First of all, you can't do that anymore. Second of all, the fucking guns are worth 1,500 quid. Exactly. Oh, old chat sites. It was age, sex, location. Oh, yeah, I get you now. You know, yes, the old, yes. Yeah, I get you now. Tactical, yeah. The fucking, yeah. There was a lot of things like that, wasn't there? Oh, 5 beers. Yes, that's the best one of the night. Top up, man. Sorry. There's so much stuff going on, I forget. Yes, 5 beers. That's a good one. Yeah. That was a clever one. I like that. I like the clever jokes that you don't quite get first and you suddenly realise what it means. Yeah. But that was clever. You just have to hope people know Roman numerals. You won't drink away the alcoholism. Right, I'm going to have to put your name in, Pete, so it comes up. That it's you sending it. I'm terrible with these phones. I was just going to say to Pete, your phone number looks just like mine. It's nearly the same. Whereas it was my phone number. What's your 20? Is that another one of these fucking initial things? What's that location? Right, I'll be on for about another 10 minutes. I might try and get a video on tomorrow. I don't know what though. Yeah, I doubt I'll have time. I might try and get a video on. I might be able to put a long video on with a chat on tomorrow if you want, if I get time. I might even just be able to download some old video and put that on, an old long video, put that on so you lot can just chat with yourselves if you want. Do you want to do that tomorrow night? But it will be like a pre-recorded video. I might just download the one I did last time, put that back on again of old clips, but edit it slightly because there's some shit ones in it, shit long things in it. Might do that if you want. You can have like a couple of hours just chatting with each other while the video plays. It's up to you. Tomorrow. The internet, take it. You had some bad experience with the police. Yeah, I've had, yes, loads, mate. Loads. That said, you giving the V's reminds me of that old ad. If you want a good beer, make the V sign, as the V is the sign for Vaux. I've never seen that one. Slim, how you doing, mate? 20 does mean the occasion. Talk about a really weird or lack of use tonight. Yeah, strange one tonight, isn't it? Hardly anyone on. So you're not going to get away with all your jokes tonight because there's no one else chatting. Because normally I'd ignore them. I can't tonight. Caton said, are those guns real? Oh, we get to use it for real this time. Caton, I have to put the guns underneath a banner of themselves because YouTube don't like you having firearms on live streams. You can show them, but I cover them up so I don't ever get in trouble. Stops me picking them up. Here's a video to show you what's really behind the banner. So there you go. They are really there. So do you want this video on tomorrow that I said put like a 2-hour video on that will have a chat down the side of it, and it'll just be old funny videos I can find. Got quite a few old videos that I reckon you look be quite entertaining for you lot. It's up to you. No one's replied yet, so it looks like you don't. Right, tough shit then. Too late now. Nah, joking. Do you want to, or do you just want to have a night to yourselves watching films or something? Slim said that video is hilarious. You ain't seen nothing yet. You seen these ones yet?
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
Yeah, do you want me to put that video? What I'll do, I'll get a load of old clips. I'll find all the drunk videos and shit like that and put them on. There's quite a few weird drunk videos and stuff like that. And yeah. There's quite a few old sort of funny videos that I think would entertain you. I'll put that on tomorrow. I might even edit it tonight. Yeah, I'll do that for you then. Want for you not to watch and I'll get some views out of it. Make sure you moderators are working hard tomorrow. Peter said it'll be your video upload of Pornhub, yes, and it'll be a premium version on OnlyFans for a little bit more. Well, I'll do that then. So you can watch some funny clips. I'll try some old drunk videos and shit like that, and film myself out drinking weird stuff, funny stuff. Maybe some Halloween ones and chuffing my hand off for April Fools and shit like that. Irishman, you're right, mate. You just got on. He said, very sad about Sean not this week. I've been watching loads of his stuff on YouTube. So have I. I have. And I also bought all his stand-up DVDs the other day. And his the first series of 15 Stories High. Oh, and I'll tell you what else I watched. You can listen to the radio show of 15 Stories High, and it was called 15 Minutes of Misery. And that's what became the TV series 15 Stories High. So yeah, look on YouTube and listen to 15 Minutes of Misery. 6 episodes, 15 minutes long. Really good. But said Carrot in a Box was Sean Locke's best moment. Yeah, that was great. I watched that the other day. Excellent. Yeah, he's fucking genius, he is. Because yeah, I won't spoil it for people. That was fucking excellent. Yeah. That said, Nigel, bloody migraine kicking in again. Have a good weekend, you lot. Thank you, Tactical. Yeah, I may pop on for a little bit, but if not, I'll whack this video on. I'll put a video on 10 till 12 with a live chat down the side of it. So you lot can watch something funny and have a laugh. It'll be all weird old videos of me. All right? I'm not going off yet, but. All right. Nice one, Zed. Thank you, mate. It'll be the same as the one I did last time, but I'll edit some bits out of it and change it a bit. So you probably would have seen all the stuff. But yeah, let's say it again. Yeah. R.I.P. Sean Locke, because yeah, that was a massive shame. He was only 58, wasn't he? And he was very, very, very fucking funny when he was excellent. He was. My favourite joke was him saying about when he died, where do you want your ashes spread? And he said, I'll have them spread in Piers Morgan's eyes. That's a fucking excellent joke. I love that. I've nearly got a little clip of that and put that on here. Yeah. And I said, R.I.P. Sean Locke. Got to wonder if he had an adverse reaction. 15 Stories High is excellent. Errol was funny as fuck. Yeah, old Benedict Wong. He's quite a good actor, he is, actually. Yeah. Yeah, 15 Stories High was great. Yeah, good night, everyone who's going off. I'll still be on for about another 5-10 minutes. That's a good joke, that, isn't it? Yeah. Spreading Piers Morgan's eyes. That was long. That was a joke long before he was ill or anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, such a good joke that. Irishman said, "Good night, Tactical. I had to go for a 2-hour nap. Yeah, I had to sleep earlier, but not because I had a migraine or anything. Yeah, I hope you get better. Tactical things like a nightmare." Bojo said, "If you could change anything about yourself, Sean, what would it be?" The front. Yeah, he was excellent for those kind of jokes like that, wasn't he? Really fucking funny. Yeah. Yeah, it's a massive shame, really. Yeah, I've bought all of his. He's got 4 stand-up DVDs, so I bought all of those. And series 1 of 15 Stories High. I've seen them before, and they're excellent. But it does now mean when I want series 2, I'm gonna have to get series 1 again. So I could always give it to my younger brother. He likes stuff like that. Yeah, I'm glad you brought him up, actually, Irishman, because I forgot about that and I meant to bring it up. I almost tried to get a clip of that the smearing my ashes in Piers Morgan's eyes to put on here tonight. I didn't have time. So did I ask what you're all at tomorrow? I won't be really doing a lot tomorrow. I'll just be doing a bit of preparing to go in the Wendy house later that evening. Yeah, bit of fuck. I might edit that video tonight because it'll be similar to the one I put on last time, but I'm going to cut out all the boring bits because I put a couple of bits of me making stuff and it was a bit boring. And I try and find as many sort of funny, weird videos as I can to put in it. You doing fuck all, right, Persia? Persia, did you say you'll try and join the drinking one next Friday? So yeah, so if you lot are on next Friday night, I'm going to do 9 till like 3 o'clock if I can. Depends how pissed I get. I'll try and pace myself. But people can come on camera. You can ring me up. You can text me. It'll be a fully interactive video. Live chat, live stream. Top Hat Man said, "Why in some videos do you have ACAB covered with plasters? Sore, controversial." It's because I'm doing a paid advertisement and I don't think it's right to do like a paid advertisement with something offensive. That means it might put people off or associate that with a company who have nothing to do with it. So, yeah, if a company wants me to do, I say paid. A lot of the time it's, we'll send you a knife, you get to keep it. Can you do a review? So for those, because you'll notice it's only reviews I do it on. It's just because, you know, Prepper Shop ain't going to want that on there. I don't think. Do you know what I mean? Kojo said, "I'll be there. I'll look out for my kilt." Nice one. Yes, that's why I thought I'd give you a nice bit of warning this time because you kept saying about your kilt, but I normally give you about half an hour's warning. You got time this time. What's the thing that goes with the kilt? What's a sporran? You got a sporran. Is it a sporran? Yeah, no, that's all it is, Top Hat Man. If I'm doing a review for someone, I cover it up for their benefit. It don't feel right. You know what I mean? Persia said, did you find out why Anglo Arms aren't on Prepper Shop now? No, not yet. I still haven't done the review yet. I'm going to do the last review, maybe Monday, and then I'll email her saying I've done the last review. You're not selling them, and then I'll ask her what's happened. Pete said, I've got your ACAB stickers on a lot of my notebooks. They look cool. Thank you, mate. That's decent. Yeah, you skiing do and you're sparring. He said, yeah, sparring, you have to keep your money somewhere. I suppose that's true, and I didn't think of that. Nice one. But it's true, then. Yeah, you got your little, little sort of pouch thing, isn't you? Yeah, saying that, Peach, I better go off now. So I'll put a video on for you tomorrow, and I'll try and find a load of funny old clips for you. Yeah, there's quite a few random weird stuff on here. I'll put some of my Halloween specials on, my April Fool's videos, the ones when I went out drinking with Ben and Daryl that time years ago, traipsing through the woods drunk, all that kind of shit. All right, you can get it about 2 hours long. There may be a couple of little random bits that ain't that good. I might do a couple of clips from other live streams. Potentially, I don't know, because that's a lot of work. All right. So thank you for watching, everyone. Apart from all the jokes. Nah, joking. Yeah, so I won't properly see you tomorrow. I'll probably join in the chat every now and then. I'll pop in the chat every now and then, possibly. And then I'll see you properly on a live stream Friday night for a long one. Hopefully, it's another epic one. All right. See you all later. Good night. Yeah. See you soon. Good night. I was going to say something else and I forgot what I was going to say. It's probably because I was going to put the ad on. Right. See you all later. I'll put the... Nah, I can't even be bothered. See you later. That's talk about indecisive. Good night.